The tragic end of Dan Blocker and Bonanza. Did you know Bonanza, one of TV's most beloved westerns, came to an end because of one heartbreaking loss? For over a decade, Bonanza captured hearts across America. It was the second longest-running western series in television history, just behind Gunsmoke. And at the heart of it all was Dan Blocker, who played Hoss Cartwright, the big, kind, gentle soul of the Cartwright family. Fans adored Hoss. He wasn't just comic relief or a supporting character. He was the emotional glue that held the family and the show together. Dan Blocker's warm presence on screen made him unforgettable. But in 1972, after filming wrapped for season 13, everything changed. Dan went in for what was supposed to be a routine gallbladder surgery. No one thought anything would go wrong. But tragically, complications arose. He developed blood clots and died from a pulmonary embolism. He was just 43 years old. The cast and crew were devastated. Lorne Greene, who played Ben Cartwright, Hoss's father on the show, was heartbroken. He later said he couldn't believe that someone so strong, so full of life, could be gone so suddenly. Dan's last episode aired like any other. There was no big farewell, no dramatic send-off. In fact, producers had originally planned a major storyline for season 14 that would see Hoss getting married, a new chapter in his life. But after Dan's death, the entire direction of the show had to be rethought. Rather than recasting the role or creating a dramatic goodbye, the writers made a quiet, respectful decision. They simply wrote Hoss out without an explanation. He was just gone. Michael Landon, who played Little Joe, took on a larger role that season. He later said he wanted to handle the loss with the kind of dignity Dan would have appreciated, without turning it into a spectacle. But for viewers, the absence was undeniable. Bonanza without Hoss didn't feel like Bonanza at all. Ratings dropped dramatically. The show limped through season 14, and after just 1 year without Dan Blocker, it was cancelled. After 14 seasons, Bonanza came to an end, not because it ran out of stories, but because it lost its heart. Years later, in a 1988 TV movie based on the series, fans were finally given some closure. It was revealed that Hoss had died while trying to save a woman from drowning, a heroic end that fit the character perfectly. It was the farewell he never got on screen, but one that honored who he was. Dan Blocker's death didn't just mark the end of a character, it marked the end of an era. Without him, the show couldn't go on. And for many fans, Bonanza would never be the same again. Thanks for watching. If you remember Dan Blocker or have memories of watching Bonanza, share them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from Classic Hollywood.